I am a gatekeeper, at least I used to be one. When I was starting my research for this video about gatekeeping in music, I asked my brother to send me a photo of the inner sleeve of Queen's A Night at the Opera. They had a remarkable sentence there: no synthesizers. A Night at the Opera was the first album I bought from my own money back in 1976. The second one was Udo Lindenberg's Sister King Kong, which didn't have quite that much impact on rock music history. My brother sent me the photo and reminded me that I gave him the record for Christmas when I was 21 and he was 14. This no synthesizers remark was supposed to be the hook for this video. This old story about synths being only soulless machines and no musical instruments. True musicians only play real instruments. However, I am not sure if Queen really was gatekeeping with no synthesizers. Okay, there seems to be another reason. I found this on classicrockhistory.com, and they write the main reason Queen placed the no synthesizers on their albums was in response to a music critic who had praised the synthesizer work on the band's debut album entitled Queen. But there's something else. My brother also sent me a shot of the inscription I wrote him on the record sleeve. "This gift shall help you to get back on the path of true music." These words hit me now. 35 years later, I was such a gatekeeper. My brother used to listen to some synth pop back in the days while I was listening to pure sweaty rock and roll, and of course I was convinced that only sweaty guys in front of thick Marshall amps mashing power chords on their flying V's could make true music. Maybe I should invent a time machine and give myself a little talk. However, I wouldn't listen because I knew what true music was, and I was in my 20s and I knew everything, especially about good music. Let's dive into the world of gatekeepers. There are three kinds of them. Our first group, the gatekeeping gatekeepers, are everywhere to be found. They even have their role in storytelling. Gatekeepers demand the hero to show she or he is worthy to cross the threshold to foreign realms, to the underworld. This kind of gatekeeper's job is to test if someone is worthy to cross the threshold. A second kind of gatekeeper is sitting on the threshold for information. This is the press, for example. Back in my days as editor in IT magazines, my job was gatekeeping. We selected the products to review and the news to print. Not every product was worth to be told about. That has changed a lot. Information can float around the internet through YouTube and social media. Now everybody can set and guard their own thresholds. Free flow of information. It's a good thing. And this is where the third kind of gatekeeper steps on the scene. The annoying kind of gatekeeper. He or she sets up a threshold based on their opinion and worldview. And then they are waiting for anybody coming near that threshold. And then they strike. "Thou art not worth because you don't see the world like I do." Remember me in my 20s? Don't get me wrong. There should be criticism and I want to hear your point of view. I don't want toxic positivity, but there is a wide range between being overly positive and just plain annoying. Let us talk about two things. First, constructive criticism. Instead of putting other people's work down, why not giving them hints what could be done better? Second, speaking from your point of view. Words like "from my point of view" or "in my opinion" or "I don't like" are, from my point of view, far better than generalizing your personal experience. Many gatekeepers like myself are keeping their gates because they don't know better or because they want to preserve their ways of doing things. Some gatekeepers actually know better, but it would help them to provide their knowledge with a bit more empathy. So what can we do about these gatekeepers? Ignore them if they are not polite. Thank them for their point of view, emphasizing that it is their point of view. Just give them a cookie. If you like this video, you should look another one. If you like my video, you should watch. What about watch? If you like this video, you should watch this one, and after that, maybe that one. These are good videos, approved by a gatekeeper. It's a gateway to hell.